Good morning. Good morning. Today is Thursday, May 28th. The light is shining through the end of the tunnel, and we are almost there. One of the things I am doing during this time is joining a book club. And the book club, it is one that's called It Didn't Start With You. I had this. And it's really interesting because it's about the genetic DNA that we all have inside of us, but how trauma can be passed through your genes. Kind of crazy. And they've done all of these studies on traumatic experiences with mice. And one of the things that were in the chapter I just read was that 99% of the some of the same genes humans have are also in mice. So then I started looking and is that true? Because I read it in the book again. You want to research. And interestingly enough, there's different numbers in all the different things. And it was just something that I was just But nonetheless, even though the 99% is not within all of the articles that I read, it definitely is something that is a strong part as far as genetic makeup between mice and humans. So, kind of interesting. And one of the things that said, human and the mice and other mammals came from a common ancestor 80 million years ago. Can you even fathom that? It's so crazy. So, just thought I would share that interesting information because I didn't realize that. I'm 44, and I guess I've never heard that. I knew we did a lot of tests on mice, but not necessarily how much of a close relative, as far as genetic relative, we were. As far as passions go, so I'm wearing a shirt that I got actually at my first ISTE conference, and I added some of these pictures. But ISTE is a conference that I would have been presenting at the end of June. They have postponed it until December, kind of November, December, that kind of in between weekend right after Thanksgiving. And so I just wanted to share with you one of my true passions is educational technology. And I have a blog that I keep up called the EdTech Cheerleader, where I don't really keep up. I do it here and there, but at the beginning, I was so passionate about it. I was blogging all the time about the cool things that I would find with technology, and Edmodo is one of those things. I found out about Edmodo at a conference. It was just brand new, and I started using it, started sharing out with other people, started going to conferences and presenting. And that's what I presented on at my very first ISTE conference in San Diego in 2012. And I was lucky enough to meet Mayim Bialik, who was up on the, I guess, upper left of me, and present with Spelling City. And throughout all of these things, I've developed great relationships with educational technology companies, other people that are as passionate as I am about educational technology, and I really have a good tribe to go through. So I just wanted to share the reason, the passion was there. It's like nobody said, "Hey, Mrs. Bond, you have to do this." Nobody. I learned it all on my own. I got excited about it on my own, and I just went forth to share it with others because I knew how awesome technology was. And I've always been that way. I've been into technology since my very, very first year of teaching back in 1999. I got an award back in 99 about some of the technology projects I was creating. So I hope you are really trying to figure out what you're passionate about, because if you do, it doesn't feel like work at all. My son Carson did a passion project last year in 8th grade during his English class, and he really likes to bake like cupcakes and things like that. So he decided to do a passion project as far as what was the best buttercream frosting recipe. So he went ahead and tested out American buttercream, French buttercream, Italian buttercream. And these were some of his slides that he put to compare each of the three. And then some pictures of what the batter looked like. I guess batter, frosting batter. Yeah, I guess it's still probably batter. What it looked like, the ingredients that would go towards it. And then he actually tested it out. He brought little cups of frosting to school and had people sample. Now, of course, you wouldn't be able to test out anything like that. But if you have something like a baking recipe, try a few different recipes and see, what your family or your neighbors enjoy the most. You can still do a small scale of this. The passion project isn't just like, I made Rice Krispie treats, I'm done. Try to really push yourself to take up this time. You have 2 weeks to do this. So with that, I am not accepting any slide portfolios till after Monday of next week. I don't want you to fly through. This is intended to span the 2 weeks. So please have fidelity with that. And please make sure that you don't rush through it. I really want to see some awesome projects. So with that, have a wonderful Thursday. It looks like the weather is going to be yucky outside. So you have plenty of time to get those passions going and have fun with them. Enjoy.